Hey there, history buffs! Ever wondered what would happen if adult baby diaper lovers, or ABDL, culture was introduced in the 1970s? Let's take a trip back in time and imagine just that. The 1970s were a whirlwind of change and discovery. From disco fever to the rise of personal freedom, it was an era where people were starting to explore their identities in new and exciting ways. So who would have stumbled upon ABDL back then? First off, let's talk about who might discover it. If ABDL had surfaced in the 70s, it's likely that it would have been underground initially, much like other niche subcultures of the time. Think about the punk rock movement or the rise of early computer enthusiasts. It would probably start with a small group of individuals sharing their interests discreetly through zines, secret meetups, or even early bulletin board systems. Now, considering the cultural landscape, how many girls would have enjoyed ABDL back in the 70s? It's a tricky question because societal norms were quite different back then. The feminist movement was gaining momentum, and there was a significant push for women's liberation and breaking free from traditional roles. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, there would likely have been a unique space for women who found comfort and identity in ABDL. In those times, the number might not have been huge, but there would definitely be a dedicated few. Just like any other subculture, it takes a certain boldness to embrace something unconventional, and let's not forget, the 70s were all about pushing boundaries and exploring new frontiers. Imagine the ingenious ways they might have connected, perhaps through underground newsletters, classified ads, or word of mouth at the local record store. It would have been a tightly knit community, supporting one another in a world that wasn't quite ready to understand them. In conclusion, while we can't put an exact number on it, there's no doubt that the 70s would have had its share of adventurous souls ready to explore ABDL. It would have been a hidden gem, a secret world where a few found connection and comfort. So next time you think about the 70s, remember it wasn't just about disco and bell-bottoms. It was a time of discovery and self-expression where even the most unexpected things might have flourished. Thanks for tuning in, and keep exploring those fascinating historical what-ifs.